Hey guys, welcome back. I am making another 30-minute meal. I know you guys love it. These meals are great not just for the week but weekend as well, because not every weekend you want to be spending cooking all day. Anyways, I'm making Indian style chicken noodles. So I'm going to be adding vegetables and chicken, and I'm going to just use the spices, the sauces that we would generally use in Indo-Chinese noodles that you can find only in India. I need a pan. So these are all the vegetables I'm using. So onion, garlic, ginger. I've got a quarter piece, slightly sad looking cabbage, and very slightly sad looking pepper, but that's okay. I never ever waste vegetables. If they are sad looking, it doesn't matter, they still taste great. And a little bit of chili. So I'm just gonna thinly slice these things and finely chop these things. Now make sure that you chop up everything. So these two will go first. So I've chopped it up. I'm going to finally chop these things up. Make sure that you've chopped it up all very quickly first before you turn the gas off, because it's going to be a very quick cooking session. Instead of finely chopping, you can also grate the ginger and garlic, which is exactly what I'm doing. And I'm going to chop the pepper while the onion and cabbage are going to be cooking. So I've got a pan nice and hot. I'm going to add some oil. Now you can add oil of your choice. I'm just adding some rapeseed oil. 2 to 3 tablespoons is plenty. Now I'm going to add some onion and cabbage. And this is going to cook for 4 minutes, I'd say. And in this 4 minutes, I'm going to chop up the chicken. I am going to cook everything today on medium to high heat, not low heat. I like a bit of chard in the vegetables. So for the chicken, I have got boneless, skinless, 8 chicken thighs. You can just add 4 for this because there's so many vegetables, but we all love a bit of extra chicken. So yeah, you can use either 4 or 8 chicken thighs if you are cooking for 4 people. Now I am gonna today just chop it into really small pieces, not like I make bite-sized pieces. These are smaller than that because I want this cooked in literally 5 minutes of high heat. That's what I want. So I'm going to chop up all the chicken into that kind of size, small. So it's been exactly 4 minutes. As you can see, the cabbage has got some charred bits because look at that. Some charred bits because of the high heat. I'm going to add this ginger and garlic, lots of it, and give it another 1 minute. My chicken and pepper is chopped and ready to go in. I have not forgotten about my noodles. So once I add the chicken, I'm going to pay attention to the noodles while the chicken is cooking. So I am going to be using medium egg noodles. These are just supermarket brands, medium egg noodles. So don't ask me a brand, just use whatever you normally use. I like the medium egg noodles for this particular dish because it tastes more like Indian noodles. If you don't want to make this in noodles, you can totally make this with rice. It'll be delicious with rice. I have actually got some rice in the fridge, but not enough to make rice. So I'm just going to stick with noodles. It's been a minute. I'm going to add the rest of the things. So I have got the chicken here. I want chicken to get a bit of color. So I'm going to move this aside and put the chicken straight in the middle. Look, I haven't added any more oil because this is like a nice healthy noodle recipe. If you move the cabbage on top, then you can spread the chicken a bit more. So the chicken only needs around 6-7 minutes to cook, this size chicken. So I'm gonna cook this on high heat for 5, so get a bit of chard before I move it around. And this is when I will put attention to the noodles. So for the packet noodles I have, it says it only needs 5 minutes to cook. This is not in the instruction, but I'm adding a little bit of salt to the water so the noodles get a bit of salt. Add the noodles, and this is going to take 5 minutes only, which is the same timer I have for chicken. So it's been 5 minutes. I'm going to add the peppers, still cooking on high heat. So the chicken needs another 3 minutes, and that's going to be enough time for our noodles to be ready. So I think the noodles are definitely done, and so is the chicken. Look at that. Just going to drain this. Now you can just drizzle a bit of sesame seed oil on top. That adds flavor and also stops it from sticking too much. Now let me check on the chicken. So just adding most of the spring onions and all the ingredients. So a teaspoon of vinegar. I am just using some malt vinegar. So I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of light soy sauce and 2 teaspoons of dark soy sauce. Also going to add a tablespoon of toasted sesame seeds, half a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of nice homemade chili sauce, chili chutney, whatever you want to call it. The recipe for this is on YouTube. Give it a mix. It's ready is all I'm trying to say, and this is how it's looking. I've topped it up with a little bit more chili oil for my portion, a little bit more sesame seed for me, but it's up to you how you want to finish and serve this. And my mouth is watering. All a good sign. Oh yeah, those sesame seeds. I know it's not like something that street food vendors in India add, but I love it. It adds texture and a bit of smokiness because they're toasted sesame seeds. That was delicious, guys. Try it with noodles, try it with rice. Let me know your thoughts. Like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. And I'll see you back with another new recipe very soon. Bye for now.